Howdy neighbor, welcome to this week's edition of Golden Rules. Thanks for watching. From first dates to job interviews, first impressions play a significant role. Naturally, that also goes for real estate. Consider the amount of time prospective buyers spend surfing real estate sites like HAR.com. A home's exterior is likely to be the main photo, and that single picture can determine whether they're willing to investigate further. Now, sure, larger projects like window replacement can completely transform the look of your home. But what are some smaller ways you can elevate your home's exterior? Well, I'll get to that in just a moment, but first, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Do me a favor and throw me a like below or subscribe. Ring that bell. It really helps the channel and you'll be notified when I post new real estate related content. You can also see past episodes on my website, goldenrulehomes.com. Now, let's get to it. Here are some smaller updates that you can tackle in a weekend that directly influence the amount of money a buyer is willing to spend on your property. Before you add anything new to spruce up your home's exterior, focus on what's already there. Replacing a roof can cost $10,000 to $20,000 depending on the size of your home. Now, a roof that's in its midlife may not need to be replaced, but you do need to give it a little TLC. Have a professional come out to perform some routine maintenance and alert you of any red flags. Certain areas of your roof may get more wear and tear based on the direction it faces, or whether it's subjected to water pooling. Make sure you tell prospective buyers the updates you've done because, trust me, everybody asks about the roof. This gives buyers a comfort level and allows you, as the seller, to get out in front of it. It's very important to note that even if you have a roof that's advertised as lasting for 20 or 25 years, our brutal summers cause roofs to cook, and your actual lifespan will likely be several years shorter than that. In addition, as a rule of thumb, a hurricane will shorten a roof lifespan by 1 year per storm. Any rotting wood should also be addressed since this is the first sign of deferred maintenance. This goes for trim work, doors, and windows. Fascia, which are the long boards that frame the roof, are a vital component of your home's roof and gutter system, protecting your home from moisture-related damage. But they also face chronic exposure to the natural elements, which means regular maintenance is vital. If yours are in bad shape, I recommend hiring a professional to remove and replace wood. Even though HardiePlank fascia is pretty much the industry standard these days, it's more expensive than natural wood. However, many brands come with lifetime warranties, which looks extremely attractive to prospective buyers. For smaller spots of wood rot, say on window trim, patch up with Bondo wood filler and then sand and repaint. The average paint job for a house exterior can cost between $3,000 and $12,000, depending on the size of the home, the amount of materials needed. A fresh coat of paint can go a long way in improving the personality and curb appeal of your home, but you don't have to repaint the entire house. Focus on painting the trim, which provides a significant facelift without requiring you to tackle the entire structure. Select a crisp color that makes the trim stand out. If your house is made of brick and doesn't have much trim, touching up shutters can be the boost your house needs. If you have a ladder and paint supplies, you could do these minimal touch-ups on your own. However, before you get started, make sure you get approval from your HOA, even if you're repainting the exterior the exact same color. Most HOAs have the right and the power to force you to repaint if you don't get approval first. So don't put yourself in that position. Now, there's a good reason people call nice front yard landscaping curb appeal. Start with general lawn maintenance like pulling weeds, adding fertilizer, and mowing and edging. Add a layer of mulch to your beds. Then focus on the fun stuff. Although new trees tend to be pricey, you can improve a property's curb appeal significantly with a quick visit to a local nursery. You can transform your front porch, walkway, mailbox, or entire front yard with luscious greens and vibrant flowers in one weekend. And for only a few $100 too. Even if you don't consider yourself a master gardener, Adding even the slightest bit of landscaping to the front of your home brightens and adds character to your exterior. Shopping at local nurseries also allows you to support small businesses and consult local experts on the best plants and flowers for our Houston environment. Now, do landscaping and gardening take up too much time and effort? Well, incorporate pre-potted plants around your front porch to elevate your home in just a couple of hours. Adding containers with seasonal flowers is a fun way to bring bright color to your exterior without having to commit to caring for a large flower bed. Containers, which in themselves add a decorative element, are movable and you can swap out plants whenever the mood strikes. They're also fairly inexpensive, low maintenance, and can be reused for future planting if the flowers die off in the winter. First impressions are made at the front door, so a whole new color will mean a lot. I've had aesthetically bland listings before, and simply painting the front door in a bold color made those homes more interesting and inviting. A fresh coat will help enhance the exterior, but while you're at it, jazz up the trim, shutters, porch rails, and patio too. Not only will it increase your curb appeal, but it will also protect your investment. I always recommend stepping out of your comfort zone with the front door paint. It's a great place for bold color on a facade. Pick a rich and saturated tone that expresses your personality and catches the eye. On top of repainting and staining your front door, you can also upgrade the door hardware and lighting fixtures in your entryway. More about that in a moment. Nobody wants to buy a house that conveys a sense of doom and gloom. Adding a very visible, oversized light fixture is quick, easy, and on trend. It will illuminate your front door and create a warm, welcoming glow for the guests. Improved lighting also creates a genuine sense of safety. Motion sensor lights cost $50 to $100 and are very popular for people who park their cars in a driveway overnight. Highlight pathways and trees with landscape lighting. Illuminating the sidewalk into your entryway creates a path to welcome you home and literally brightens your home's exterior. Outdoor lighting features add a type of elegance to your home. Many ground lights are solar powered, so no cords or plugs are required to keep them lit. You can also add these cordless lights around your new landscaping to highlight the hard work and effort you put into improving your exterior. Plus, new solar landscape lighting can help you save on energy and go green outdoors. Accessorizing with smaller updates also can make a large difference. Address numbers, mailboxes, lock sets, and porch lights are simple curb appeal upgrades. Although these elements are small, they add a lot of polish to your home's look. All metal accents on hardware and fixtures should match both in material and style to create a cohesive design. For instance, if you have a home built using modern architecture, avoid ornate wrought iron hardware you'd normally see on a more traditional home. You may love the look of a funky new front, but if it doesn't reflect a similar design to the rest of your home, it'll start to feel like a confused mixture of styles. Consistency is key. Shop for new hardware and lighting fixtures at your local hardware stores like Home Depot, Lowe's, even secondhand antique stores in your area. If you've got the budget and you can afford a more upscale look, check out Restoration Hardware for a variety of ideas. If you're lucky enough to have a sizable front porch, use furniture and accessories to create a simple but inviting outdoor room. Add a comfortable bench, a porch swing, or chairs to create a conversation space. Outdoor furniture is available in all types of designs and price points, so you're sure to find one that complements the home's style and colors. Creating a new seating area in your front porch allows you to let your inner designer emerge. You can make it as simple or as elaborate as you like. Now, changing out your front doormat is one of the easiest ways to change up your home's exterior. Maybe you've had the same old mat for years, stained with mud, grass, and who knows what else. Function and fashion combine in this accessory, so if yours has seen better days, replace it. Look for a durable model that will keep dirt outside, hold up to the elements, and create an attractive welcome for household members and visitors alike. Everything looks better after a bath. I know how satisfying it is to see dirt and decay removed, as hours spent watching cleaning videos on YouTube and Instagram can attest. A buyer will feel that same sense of satisfaction since a dirty home exterior can negatively impact their first impression. Power washing your home is a relatively easy task that you can complete in a day. When it comes to the equipment, you can purchase a pressure washer for around $200 to $500. Or you can also rent one from your local appliance rental store for $50 to $100 a day. Just be sure before you start, you do research on which surfaces are acceptable for power washing. HardiePlank is easily stripped of dirt at low settings, but power washing roof shingles is not encouraged. Be sure to tackle nearby pavement too. It'll lighten and brighten the surfaces of the sidewalks in your driveway, and washing old or stained fencing also makes a huge difference. If you don't have a community box and actually have a mailbox in front of your home, get creative. You can do it yourself with any of the nifty ideas on Pinterest or Etsy, all using salvage materials like auto parts, computer housing, even an old whiskey barrel. Or purchase a pretty one, and don't forget to replace the post too. Also, made of all kinds of attractive hard materials including cast concrete, clay tile, brick, and cut stone, pavers are the relatively inexpensive secret to an exterior transformation. You may not have the time or the budget to do an entire patio, but a small walkway is a doable project for most homeowners. Finally, you can beautify the driveway. For many of us, the driveway is a dominant feature when looking at the front of the house. Line yours with a lush greenery for a curb appeal boosting effect. The colors and textures of plants soften a driveway's expanse and make it look less utilitarian. Ground covers and low-growing plants are best in beds along one or both sides of the driveway. In addition, solar-powered lanterns provide flexible lighting. I hope that this has helped to spark a few ideas for your next weekend project. If you have any questions about the information I covered today, or if you need a referral to a good painter, landscape company, or other contractor, reach out to me at the information below and I'll be sure to make a referral to connect you to the right professional. Thanks for watching these golden rules, and I'll see you next time.